Hey, I just wanted to do this quick video. I flipped over in my kayak. Well, I didn't flip over. I flipped out of my kayak the weekend before this one. And I was at the boat ramp, and I was in a PA-14, fully rigged out, so a lot of weight in it. And the wind was blowing really hard, and I had already put my rudder and my motor and stuff up. So I didn't have any steering controls or anything, and the wind started to blow me off the boat ramp. So I grabbed my paddle and I reached over and tried to snag some rocks that are right on the side of the ramp. And I overreached and I flipped out of my kayak. The kayak just kind of dumped me and then went back up. I was in an ice fishing suit that floats, which was fortunate. I didn't have my life jacket on because I had the suit that floats, and it's hard to get the life jacket on over the top of the suit. So I relied on the suit. Good test of the suit. I'll go ahead and put a link down in the video. It's expensive, but it's worth every penny. You'll stay so dry, and unless you fall in, but you'll stay dry and warm in the wintertime. But one of the things that saved my butt, and it's like the handiest thing I have in my kayak by far, is this Rogue Fishing Company adjustable. What's it called? Adjustable drag strap. It is so much more than a drag strap, though. When it's fully extended, I think it's probably like, I don't know, 6 to 8 feet long, something like that. And what it has is it's got a loop at one end that you just kind of loop the. I should be doing this on my kayak, but it's out at my property, so it's not near me. You hook it up onto the bow by putting the handle through the loop and then just pulling it straight. And then there's a cam buckle on there where you can adjust the length. So let me tell you all the things I use this thing for before I get to the other part of it. Obviously, for dragging your kayak, you can lift up on it and pull the kayak up on the ramp to kind of reduce the ramp rash and stuff. Then I usually take the handle, and depending on the boat ramp I'm at, I'll stick it in something or use it as a tie-off while I go and get the car to load it back up on the trailer. When I'm going to load it on the trailer or offload it, I also use that strap. I push the kayak off the shore, let it kind of drift to the side, and then I use the handle to guide it back onto the bunks so I can pull it up onto the trailer. So I use it for loading it up, and then when I'm launching, I disconnect my bow strap from the trailer, and I have this Rogue strap. I take the handle and I put it over the upright on my kayak trailer so I can back up and kind of just stomp the brakes real quick, and it comes most of the way off the trailer, and then I just walk into the back and I use that strap to guide it back up onto the shore. So for launching and landing, it's unbelievable. When I'm underway, I will take that strap and I'll put it into my seat, because I don't take the seat out of the kayak, I just leave it in there. I'll take the handle because it's got, like a T to it. You can see it right here. You can see it right there in the picture. I'll take that handle and I'll put it through the hole in the top of the seat. Over on the side, there's a spot where the mesh doesn't cover. I'll put it through there and then down through the bottom, and then I just pull that cam buckle tight, and it keeps my seat from folding back up while I'm underway. So that's another use case for it. When I'm drifting for catfish, I connect my drift sock to it, and I throw it out in the water so that way it's a little bit further away from me. But then when I need to get my drift socks back in, I just move forward a little bit and use my paddle to snag the handle and then pull it back in, and I can disconnect my drift chute really easily from the handle. So I use it for drifting too. If I need to stand up, I use that to help me stand. Sometimes I just need to stretch my legs, and I'll use that to stand up. And it's so sturdy on the PA-14 that I've actually used it when I'm underway. If the water's calm, I'll be doing 4 or 5 miles an hour with my 24-volt electric motor, and I'll be using that to stand. Of course, I've got a kill switch on me in case I fall over or something. Sometimes the water's real rough and I need to get something out of the front hatch. That just gives me the stability I need to be able to pull myself forward and get what I need out of the front hatch. Then there's the safety aspect of it, and there's a ton of videos on this thing if you do a search for it. That's why I'm on the YouTube page right here. If you fall in the water, you can go to the front of the boat and unhook it from the front and then hook it on one of your H rails or whatever you have available. Adjust the length, then you can put your foot into the hole with the handle and use that to boost yourself back into the boat while also giving you something to grab. So, man, the thing has so many use cases, and it's like, God, what is it? It's like 35, 40 bucks, something like that. Let's see here. 34 bucks. And it is the handiest thing you can possibly have on your kayak. I mean, above everything else. You know, for safety, for ease of use, there are so many uses for this thing. So, yeah, spend the 34 bucks and get one of these things and have some peace of mind, because it saved my butt. I was able to grab it as my kayak was starting to drift away from me and hang on to the handle. And then I swam back to the shore when I flipped over and used that handle to help drag me back up out of the water. So, yeah, get one of these things, man. Totally a life changer.